In what part of the stage did these actors conceal their astonishing singing abilities? Before we start our countdown, click that subscribe button now. Number 10. Oscar Isaac. Long before he became successful in the entertainment industry, Isaac was a member of a ska punk band named the Blinking Underdogs in Miami. He was the lead guitarist and singer for the band. In spite of the fact that he would go on to achieve greater fame for his work in fields other than music, he never abandoned his passion for music whatsoever. In the romantic comedy 10 Years, which was released in 2011, he played the role of a musician. The soundtrack of the film includes songs that he had written and performed himself. He also left us in amazement with his performance in the film Inside Llewyn Davis by the Coen brothers, in which he played the role of a folk musician on the verge of bankruptcy. What we are trying to convey is that if Star Wars ever chose to turn into a musical, they would know exactly who to contact. Number 9. Colin Farrell. Do you think it would be possible for this Irish bad lad to be a member of Boyzone? Indeed, neither are we. After his unsuccessful audition for a boy band, he went on to have a great career in the film industry instead. He caught the acting bug after his trout. Films such as SWAT and In Bruges featured him as a leading actor. In addition, we were able to witness his musical side when he was cast opposite Jeff Bridges in the drama Crazy Heart, which was released in 2009. As was the case with Bridges, he was responsible for all of his own singing. His voice is so ethereal and reassuring, and it has the ability to make our hearts leap for joy. When you are that skilled and attractive, life must be unbelievably challenging for you. Number 8. Jensen Ackles. In reference to performers that are very gorgeous and possess multiple talents, 2019 marked the release of the actor's debut record as a member of the band Radio Company, which he had been performing at conventions for many years, where he had delighted fans with his musical talents. By forming a partnership with the musician Steve Carlson, Ackles demonstrated that he was capable of performing in any genre. It was even Jensen who directed an episode of the final season of Supernatural, and their song Sounds of Someday was featured in that episode. Although we are unsure of the precise way in which we would characterize his voice, we believe that he is capable of singing anything and making it sound incredible. When you have a voice like that at your disposal, you make the most of it, and we hope that he will continue to do so in his future ventures. Supernatural may not have been a musical, but when you have a voice like that, one uses it as much as possible. Number 7. Joaquin Phoenix. You would think that it would be an impossible effort to fill the enormous shoes that Johnny Cash wore before he passed away. However, Phoenix demonstrated that he was capable of completing the task, and he even received the singer's approval. His co-star, Reese Witherspoon, also delivered all of his own vocals, and he did the same thing. The difficulty of channeling the singer was something that Phoenix recalled, but if you ask us, he more than lived up to our expectations. It is obvious that somebody done their homework and even went for the additional credit to earn it. It was even necessary for him and Reese to learn how to play musical instruments in order to fulfill their own responsibilities. Despite the fact that we are not suggesting that anyone could ever be able to take Johnny Cash's place as a legend, you must admit that Joaquin did the job very well. Number 6. Seth MacFarlane. Fans of this Rhode Island native are well aware of the extraordinary array of voices that he possesses among his repertoire. On the other hand, even when he is simply acting as Seth MacFarlane, the man has a voice that is as smooth as butter melted. It is so smooth and silky, and you can absolutely see him singing in the same vein as those crooners from the golden period. In point of fact, he cites Frank Sinatra as his idol, and it is evident that he was influenced by him while he was recording his 6 studio albums. For his musical work, MacFarlane has been nominated for 5 Grammy Awards. Additionally, the song Everybody Needs a Best Friend from the film Ted was recognized as a candidate for the Academy Award in the category of Best Original Song. I mean, is there anything that he is incapable of doing? Number 5. Gerard Butler. Alright, let's get this out of the way first, shall we? It is well knowledge that Butler's singing did not appeal to all listeners. However, you must give the man some credit for his efforts. It is important to remember that this is the Phantom of the Opera after all, and he had no prior training other than a little amount of singing in an amateur rock band. In spite of this, Butler put in a lot of effort to prepare for the famous role after Weber was impressed by his performance at the audition. Despite the fact that his Phantom was more rock than opera, it appears that the composer was aiming for that particular sound all along. Would it be possible for us to witness Butler's Phantom performing on stage? He did a pretty decent job despite the fact that it is quite unlikely that he succeeds. Number 4. Robert Pattinson. Throughout the course of his career, R. Pats has played a number of characters that are rather well known. On the other hand, his breathtaking singing voice has not always been given the attention it merits. Aside from the fact that he possesses a voice that is nothing short of a dream, he also composes his own music and is proficient at playing the guitar and the piano. As a vocalist and songwriter, he displayed some of his abilities on the soundtrack from the film Twilight, which was released in 2009. You can also hear him on the soundtrack for his independent comedy film How'd It Be, which was released in 2008. In addition, he was honored with the title Hollywood's Most Influential Top Unexpected Musician in the year 2010. We are only pointing out that it is never too late to pursue a career in music, since it appears that he has given some thought to doing so. Number 3. Hugh Laurie. We initially became familiar with him as a member of the comedic combo known as Fry and Laurie. After that, we came to identify him from his part as the title character in the medical drama House. And now, let us also bring you up to speed on his career in the music industry. Additionally, he is a part of a charity rock group named Band from TV. In addition to being a talented singer, he is also a multi-instrumentalist and plays a wide variety of instruments. Additionally, he has published 2 studio albums, both of which are comprised of traditional blues music. The first of these albums was certified double platinum. It is possible that he will be honored with a Grammy Award at some point in the future, which would supplement the already outstanding list of awards he has received. Number 2. Robert Downey Jr. Irrespective of whether or not you were aware of the fact that Iron Man had a singing career, there is at least one Avenger who most certainly did. This is a reference to the actor's debut jazz album, which debuted in 2004 and has the same name. In addition to having a voice that will make you weak in the knees, Downey is also a talented keyboard player and songwriter. His voice will make you faint with emotion. Not only has he released his own music, but he has also contributed his voice to the soundtracks of a number of movies. In addition, let us not forget the moment when he sang a duet with Sting and nailed it. It comes as a surprise to us that there have been no rumors of an Avengers musical production as of yet, considering the combined brilliance of the Marvel Cinematic Universe actors. Number 1. Jeremy Renner. Following the release of Endgame, Renner made a surprising return to his musical roots, which caught many of us off guard. We recognize him from the Marvel Cinematic Universe franchise Mission Impossible, The Bourne Legacy, and a few roles that were nominated for an Academy Award. However, a musician? To be honest, that was completely fresh information. The fact of the matter is, however, that music was his first passion, and he has always taken it very seriously. Additionally, he is a talented singer-songwriter in addition to being able to play a number of other instruments. He has released 2 extended plays, EPs, and a single, and he has also sang on multiple soundtracks for his own movies, just like his co-star in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're simply saying that the Avengers would be an excellent name for a band to call themselves. This finishes our today's video. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching.